All right, welcome to another edition of Frantz Rants on WTAM.com. Tonight I want to rant a little bit on SB5, Senate Bill 5. Look, I know it's a law, and let me be very clear about this. I oppose SB5, but not for the reason that so many of the public sector workers want to have it repealed, because they just think it's unjust and it's unfair to deny them their collective bargaining rights. And I say it in quotes because it's not a right, it's a privilege. I only oppose SB5 because the legislators in Ohio did not have the same foresight that the legislators in Wisconsin did to exempt safety service personnel from that law. I believe that firefighters and police officers are different. Police officers run toward gunfire while we're running away from it. Firefighters run into burning buildings while we're trying to escape them. You understand? They do a different job. They deserve to keep their binding arbitration. The rest of us now, that's what I want to talk about. There is a growing resentment among many in the private sector, myself included, against those in the public sector who seem to think that they are better than we are. Because when Clear Channel, my employer, is struggling, if costs are going up and profits are going down and they're laying people off left and right, I don't see you marching on Ohio's state capitol demanding an end to the assault on the middle class. When the Plain Dealer laid off dozens and dozens and dozens of people, I didn't see you marching on Columbus, fighting for the rights of those individuals. You just said, and rightfully so, that businesses have to do what they have to do to make ends meet. And if their profits are down and their costs are up, guess what? They're going to lay people off. They're going to have to stop their spending. Well, you know what? You work for a corporation as well. You work for a corporation called the state of Ohio. Profits are down. Costs are up to the tune of an $8.5 billion deficit. All your CEO is doing is the same as our CEO did. They're having to find a way to make ends meet. Now, they can either raise the costs on everybody through higher taxes, or they can cut their own costs. They can cut their spending. And that's what they've decided to do. Now all they're asking you to do is join the rest of us. Join us with a little bit of a higher contribution to your pension, your retirement, a higher contribution towards your health care. You've been paying a fraction of what the rest of us have paid for a long, long time. All you're being asked to do is raise it to about our level now. And you call that an assault on the middle class. I've got news for you. It's insulting to call yourselves the middle class when you get cut or when you have problems, but we're not the middle class. When our people get laid off, we're all in this together. You're not better than us. You're not worse than us. That's Frantz Rants on WTAM.com.